All right, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. First and foremost, I want to say welcome and congratulations because if you're watching this video, you're probably a brand new agent to the team, right? So definitely welcome to the team and congratulations. And it's about that time, y'all. If you're watching this video, that means what? It's about that time for you to do your business launch. Let's go. Burr, 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 burr. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. So look, man, this thing's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be exciting. So don't stress out. Don't stress yourself out. When it comes to a business launch, if the person that enrolled you haven't explained already, you're only going to have to speak for about 30 seconds. Really, it's just about getting people into the room and then letting your upline, your mentor, maybe even myself, I might be even on a call, and we're going to present the information for you. Okay, so nothing to stress out about. All you have to do is just get people into the room. So I don't want you to take your launch lightly. So many people take their business launch lightly when they first get started because they're a little bit new. They're kind of like, well, I don't know if I want to invite people to it or not. And they'll take it lightly and then they'll look back and say, man, I wish I would have did my launch the right way. So we just want to help you get started the right way so you don't trip over your own feet or trip over the hurdles or fall into the pit holes like we did, some of us, including myself, before when I got started, when other people got started, right? We want to make this thing easier for you. So what I'm going to do is share my screen and we're going to really talk about why it's important to do your launch right, why it's important to make your list. Don't mess up with that. Don't overlook that thing, right? So let me jump into it. I'm going to share my screen. Let me move this out of the way. We're going to jump right into this thing because your launch is everything. All right. All right. So you should be able to see my screen in full effect now. So let's jump into it. The importance of your launch. All right. Your business launch. Now, maximizing attendance through effective communication and personal outreach. That's a key word, right? Personal outreach. Okay. All right. Make sure that's up. All right. Business launch. What does it look like? Launching your business is a vital step. It's very important. It sets the tone for what's to come. That's important, y'all, that it's going to set the tone for everything that you're about to build. See, your launch can really be a major point in your business that can give you a head start. See, somebody not going to do their launch. And some people going to do their launch, but they ain't going to do it the right way. You can jump ahead of them. You can get a head start to make this thing easier for yourself if you do your launch and you do it the right way. It generates excitement among your potential clients, right? By making personal invitations, personal, through calls and texts, you can create a direct connection that fosters trust and enthusiasm for your new venture. Look, when you talk to somebody on the phone, when you send them a personal invite, right, it shows them that you're a little serious. When you talk to someone on the phone, they can hear it in the tone of your voice. It's just something that's going to be different. Okay, now look, the impact of a personal outreach cannot be overstated. This is very important, right? People reaching out to people personally because, see, we're not at the level where we like a Walmart or Apple or Target or Bank of America. We're not at that level yet. People just don't use us for our brand name because of our brand name, right? We're at the phase, when you're at the phase of a small business, people are doing business with you. People do business with people at that point, right? Not with companies. Okay. So you're a small business, just understanding that. Inviting individuals via phone allows for a more engaging conversation, increasing the likelihood of attending your launch. They're more likely to actually show up. This personal touch not only builds rapport, but also it shows your level of commitment to your business. Oh, they serious about it. John is serious. Ann is serious. Yeah, they serious about this thing, which can lead to a more successful an attended launch event. The goal is you pack that thing out, y'all. This is going to be your grand opening. Just like you had a restaurant or a clothing store, you would have a grand opening so people can come out. Now, who you want to invite out? Well, you want to create your list first. You want to create your list for your grand opening of people that's going to show up and have a good time and get some good information, right? So your warm list. You want to invite family, friends, co-workers, friends of friends, old classmates. Look at this last one. You even want to invite people who you think would be interested in your services. They would not be interested in making some extra money and joining your team. So you got to invite everybody, because you know why? We don't need the family, the friends, the co-workers, the friends of the friends, the old classmates, the people that who you think not interested. We don't need these individuals to buy anything. That's the important part. You don't need them to buy a service. You don't need them to join your team. Somebody's saying, well, Aziz, what do you mean we don't need them to buy anything? So what do we need them for? We just need them for support. We just need them to come see it. They love and support so they can do what? Tell somebody else about us. Tell somebody else about your business. See, that's called word of mouth business. Now, if they come and see the information and they see the value, well, then they can make the decision if they want to be a client or if they want to join the team. But we're not asking them to do that. We're not selling. We serving. We're not selling, we serving. We're not trying to convince anyone. Remember this, we're not trying to convince anyone. We just consulting. That's it. Keep it simple. The moment you start selling is the moment where people are like, nah, they just trying to get some money. They can sense that a mile away, right? And look, these individuals right here, just ask for support. You don't have to try to convince them to get to your launch. I'm just looking for love and support. I got a new venture. I'm super excited about it. Could you show me some love and support and just be there? But what is it about? Really, it don't matter, because I don't want you to be a client. I don't want you to be an agent or join a team. I just want you to see what I'm doing. But I'm in the financial services business, right? I'm in, right, whatever business I'm in, right? So you just want those individuals to come support you. That's it. Keep it simple. Now, it's two ways that you can invite people to your launch. One is texting. Let's talk about sending a text message. It's quick and it's a convenient communication method. Texting offers an easy way to reach out to potential attendees. It allows you to quickly convey information about your business launch, while keeping the conversation very light and accessible. It's just a text message. You just text, making it a very popular choice for many marketers. Many people like to go the text message route, and that's good. We're going to text people, okay? Let's talk about calling. So calling is a personal touch for better engagement, all right? Calling provides a personal connection that texting simply cannot match. You can never compare a text message to a phone call, okay? Engaging in conversation allows you to show your enthusiasm about your launch. They can hear it in your voice, the tone. I feel the excitement. I don't care what it's about. You in it, you excited. I got to see it. And when that enthusiasm is conveyed, it can significantly increase the chances of attendance and create a stronger relationship from the start. So what does that tell you about calling? You want to call people, but when you call them, you also want to be excited. Right? You don't want to just call and be like, hey, I'm calling, you want to come to my launch? No, you got to be excited, man. I just came across something that's going to blow your socks off, right? We want to be a little bit excited, all right? So effective invitation techniques. Now we're going to talk about texting again first. Texting is quick and convenient, but it often lacks the personal touch. A simple message can easily be overlooked in a busy inbox. What does that mean? So you might send somebody a text message. They might open it. You might send them a DM on social media. They might open it, get distracted, close it, didn't even forgot to respond. The boss walked in. The kids was crying or they needed to, oh, we want to go to the Chuck E. Cheese. We want to get some food, like things. The husband called, the wife called, and the screen went away. You don't know why they didn't respond back. They could be easily distracted or it could be easily overlooked. Hey, I mean, how many times has somebody text us and we like, man, how did I miss this text? Right? We got distracted. Somehow we missed it. Now let's talk about calling. See, calling potential attendees creates a connection. It allows for a real-time interaction, enabling you to convey enthusiasm and answer questions immediately, right? So you could just talk to them a little bit. You ain't got to go deep into your services and things like that. You say, matter of fact, that's why I'm doing this launch so I can explain everything. And I'm going to have my business partners on the call, 6 and 7 figure earners. It's going to be great. You want to be there. So you can do that via text. You can do that via phone call. You can't do that via text. All right. But look, like I said, y'all, we're going to do both. See, combining both methods can maximize outreach. Start with a text, then follow up with a call to reinforce the invitation and engage more effectively, right? So shoot them a text, then make the call or make the call and then follow up with a text. Like you want to combine these two to show people, for one, you excited, and for two, you for real, you serious, you committed to this thing, right? Now, these are proven techniques. Well, what happens if I only text? Somebody asking that question. Well, what would happen what's the consequences if I only just sent the text and didn't call? Well, we've been doing the data, collecting the data, and we got the statistics that if you only text people, it's likely that you will only get about 10 to 15% attendance rate. What does that look like? Well, let's say if you text 30 people, that means only about 3 to 4 to 5 people gonna actually show up. And this is why we got to talk about this, is because if you don't know the numbers, if you don't know the odds and the statistics, and you invite 30 people and you only send them a text message, but you're expecting 20 people to show up, well, when you have your business launch call, you're going to feel like you failed because you invited 30, you sent 30 messages and only 20 showed. You're going to feel like you failed. But if you send 30 text messages and only 3 people show up, you're going to say, well, I expected that. That was the odds based off the percentages for texting. Because some people, you may not want to make the phone call. You might just want to make the text, but at least if you're just making the text, you know what the odds are of people attending, right? And that's okay if you just want to do texts. It's fine. But I also want to talk about those that want to beat the odds. They want to increase the odds. They say, no, I got 30 people on my list. I want to get as many people as there as possible. I'm going to make the phone call. And that's how you're going to beat the odds. But if you make the text, you send a text, just know what the odds look like. Okay? Because I don't want nobody to think they failed because people didn't respond to texts and get on the call. Okay? But look, lastly, both methods should be complemented with follow-ups, whether you just texting or you just calling or you doing both. You still want to follow up with people. Hey, my business launch is in 2 days from now. Hey, my business launch is 1 day from now. Hey, my business launch is today. Hey, my business launch is getting started in 30 minutes. Hey, we're live. We're on the business launch right now. It's going down. Hop on, click on that link. You ain't going to want to miss this. All right. So always do your follow-ups. They got a saying in this business, the fortune is in the follow-up. So guys, that's effective inviting to boost attendance rates. Remember, your business launch is so important, right? Make the list. Actually write it down. Make it plain. Make it clear. Actually write it down, because you know why? You're gonna use that list again after your launch. There's a phase two. See, phase one is the launch, but there's a phase two as well. And you're gonna need that list again. All right. That's when it gets even better. All right. So definitely take this thing serious. Take your business serious. Remember, this is a business for yourself, but not by yourself. So we definitely here to support you. But you just gotta meet us halfway. You put in the work, we're gonna work with you. You wanna walk, we're gonna walk with you. You wanna run, we're gonna run with you. All right, y'all. So thank you for watching this video. Want to see you win? See you at the TOP. Let's go.